Hey guys, welcome back to the Knox box. This particular video is a short video just about us covering the RV at the conclusion of the 2018 camping season. Now remember, we had a bonus trip to Orlando where we did go to Disney World, and that trip was over Thanksgiving. So we are getting kind of a late start to covering the RV. And of course, we had to kind of wait on the weather as well. This particular day we chose, there was very little wind. The sun was out. It was pretty cold, but I think our main concern was just making sure we could see everything in terms of covering the RV, as well as there not being wind, with me on top of the rig with this giant parachute looking thing. Now, you may be wondering to yourself, why is the cover so much larger than the rig? Well, that is because a very generous gentleman that we traveled with over the 2018 season had a 30-foot Class A cover that he had only used one time before he upgraded his rig to a 36-foot Class A. So he had basically a brand new cover, and I couldn't turn it down because I was just like, wow, that saved me a bunch of money. And it'd be one thing if it was smaller and I had to stretch it, but since it was so much larger, the main concern was really just making sure that it protected my particular rig, which is a 27-foot travel trailer, and making sure that we were able to take all of the loose fabric and bind it up so that it wouldn't blow too much in the wind. Like I said before, this is a cover for a 30-foot Class A. And of course, I have a 27-foot travel trailer. So if it's free, it's for me. Shout out to Three Amigos and Steve for hooking me up with that particular cover. Also, my brother-in-law, who's also featured in the video, this is Jeff, the one who's also responsible for the Reese Cup S'more, right? Clutch. Is helping me with this. And once again, this is his first time doing this as well. The tip that we did get from the gentleman who gave us the cover was to go ahead and take the cover on the roof with us, or one of us go on the roof, take the cover, unroll it, right? And then basically drop it off the sides. And that's what we were able to do. As you can see, the process went fairly smooth. It took us about 35, maybe 45 minutes to do this entire process. This particular cover had enough extra fabric to cover the tires, as well as it had straps, which I'm assuming all of them do, but since it's my first experience, I really don't know. Leave that in the comments if they do. But it had straps to secure the cover under the RV. I mean, there was probably a dozen sets of straps that you had to hook up under the RV and in between the tires, which makes me feel pretty good once again, because once we snapped those clasps and we tightened them, we had no issue making the cover, pretty tight. This cover also has two zipper accesses for the door. And once again, since the cover is so big, I mean, I can basically unzip an entire side of the cover and have access to my outdoor kitchen, maybe even my hot water heater, as well as getting inside the RV if I need to over the next couple of months, maybe 3 months while it's covered. You can see here we're managing this extra fabric with bungee cords. I haven't been back since we've done this. It's been about a week since we did this. I haven't been back to make sure that everything is still secure. I might ride past in the next couple of days right before Christmas, but the process was pretty easy considering that we had so much extra fabric. I mean, we had about 6 to 7 feet lengthwise of extra fabric, and once again, the process was pretty easy. I would say the other place we had the most extra fabric was on the sides, right? Because a Class A is so much taller than my travel trailer. My travel trailer is only about 11 feet tall. I think his Class A was maybe 13 feet tall. I think it was like 13 too. So we did have to manage the fabric on the sides, but those straps and those clasps helped us to manage that amount of fabric. Other than that, the process was pretty straightforward. I did winterize the RV the week before, so I went ahead and did the water system, and I made sure all the seals were good, and everything that you do to winterize an RV. I did that the week before when it was slightly warmer. Thanks for watching this particular video, guys. This was just a short overview of how we covered the RV at the conclusion of the 2018 camping season. Please leave me comments or let me know if you have any suggestions on covering the RV. Other than that, like and subscribe. See you next time.